Alexandra Eala pinpoints the biggest change in her game over the last 2 years. Following her appearance at the historic Philippine Women's Open, Alexandra Eala will now play the Abu Dhabi Open. Eala is set for a first-round match with Zeynep Sonmez as she looks for the first win of her career in Abu Dhabi. The 20-year-old has reached a career ranking high of world number 45 following her exploits at the Australian Open and the Philippine Women's Open. Eala's rise on the WTA Tour has been incredible over the last 2 years, and the Filipina has confirmed the biggest change she has made in that time. Alexandra Eala pinpoints the biggest change she's made since 2024. Eala expressed her intentions to climb the rankings during her very first interview at the 2026 Abu Dhabi Open. Ahead of her first-round match, she admitted, "I want to keep maturing. I want to hopefully go a little higher in the rankings. But the higher you get, the steeper the mountain is. I still remember my match here. I played Magdalena Frech in 2024, and it was such a great learning experience. It was my first time in the UAE, so there were a lot of new experiences." The star believes she's a completely different player from the star who appeared against Frech at the 2024 event. "I've grown a lot since then, so let's see how this year pans out," she admitted. "There are quite prominent differences in all aspects of my game. But more than that, it's the maturity, how I approach things on court. Physically, I'm stronger and more developed. It's well-rounded growth." The winner of Eala and Sonmez's first-round match will play Alexandra Sasnovich, who defeated Paula Badosa in the first round. Alexandra Eala shares if her Filipino success has increased the pressure on her. Eala has revolutionized tennis in Southeast Asia and her popularity reached an incredible peak in Melbourne and Manila. Fans have flocked to her games, leaving lengthy queues outside of every court she's played so far this year. With more eyes on her than ever, Eala has confirmed whether her newfound popularity has increased expectation on her. She said, "I want to say it's business as usual, but it's inevitable. When a lot of eyes are on you, you'll feel some pressure. But all players feel pressure, you just have to learn how to deal with it. I think I've been doing pretty well so far." Eala has been granted a wild card to the Abu Dhabi Open, so her popularity has given her some perks already. Alexandra Eala, the evolution of a game and the making of a champion. At 20 years old, Alexandra Eala stands as not only the brightest young tennis star from the Philippines, but also one of the most exciting emerging talents in the global women's game. In a remarkably short period, she has transformed her style, her confidence, and her results, reshaping her game in ways that have propelled her from junior promise into the world's elite. The biggest change over the last 2 years isn't just about rankings or headline upsets. It is about the complete evolution of her approach to competition, mentally, physically, and strategically. From promising junior to professional breakthrough. Alex Eala first drew the world's attention in the juniors when she captured the girls' singles title at the 2022 US Open, becoming the first Filipino junior Grand Slam champion and instantly creating hope for a new generation of tennis players from Southeast Asia. But there was a big leap between junior success and thriving on the professional tour, one that many young players fail to make. That leap didn't happen overnight, but over the past 2 years, Eala has undergone a transformation that has redefined her presence in the WTA Tour landscape. The defining moment, Miami 2025. The pivotal moment, both in terms of her results and her evolution, came at the 2025 Miami Open. Entering as a wild card ranked outside the top 100, Eala stunned the tennis world by defeating a trio of Grand Slam champions, Jelena Ostapenko, Madison Keys, and then world number 2 Iga Swiatek, becoming the first player from the Philippines to beat a top 10 opponent and reach a WTA 1000 semifinal. Before that tournament, Eala was known as a talented prospect with flashes of ability. After it, she was recognized as a formidable competitor, capable of dominating rallies, dictating points, and competing point for point with the very best in women's tennis. That run wasn't a fluke. It was a manifestation of a deeper change brewing in her game. The biggest change, mental maturity and tactical intelligence won. Mental toughness. Perhaps the most profound shift in Eala's game has been her mental fortitude. 2 years ago, she was still searching for consistency and confidence. Now, She competes in the toughest environments with a calmness and belief that belies her age. During the 2025 US Open, for example, Eala came back from a 5-1 deficit in the final set to defeat 14th seed Clara Tauson, a display not just of physical skill, but willpower and self-belief. Moreover, she has repeatedly shown resilience under pressure, learning to reset point by point and adjust strategically during matches rather than simply reacting. This ability to think and adapt during competition is a hallmark of more experienced players and one that Eala has been cultivating consistently over the past 2 years. 2. Strategic awareness. Another aspect of her evolution is tactical intelligence. Early in her professional journey, her game was often reactive. She hit excellent shots, but it was harder to predict or construct points proactively. Today, Eala combines her natural ball striking with cleaner shot selection and smarter point construction. She identifies her strengths, such as her powerful left-handed ground strokes and aggressive baseline play, and uses them more effectively rather than forcing rallies that don't suit her style. She has become adept at controlling rallies, using depth, angles, and pace variation, skills that highlight her growing maturity as a competitor. This increased strategic awareness has elevated her performances not just in singles, but also in pressure moments, an essential trait at the highest levels of the sport. Physical evolution, strength, endurance, and power. Eala's physical development has also been significant. In interviews discussing her evolution, she cites strength and conditioning improvements as a central part of her growth, giving her more punch from the baseline, greater endurance over long matches, and the ability to compete athletically against taller, more seasoned tour players. Additionally, that extra physical development has helped her serve efficiency and court movement, allowing her to stay aggressive, sustain long rallies, and finish off points with authority instead of fatigue. From being a promising junior comfortable at shorter points, she has become an athlete built to endure grueling 3-set battles and to execute consistently through long tournaments. Technical adjustments. A more complete game 1. Improved serve and net play. The serve, long considered one of her developing areas, has seen steady progress. While not yet among the tour's biggest weapons, its consistency under pressure has improved, enabling her to start points with greater confidence and reduce unforced errors during critical games. Similarly, her willingness to step in and finish points at the net has grown, blending baseline power with occasional net approaches that disrupt opponents' rhythm and showcase a more complete, assertive game. 2. Aggression and precision from the baseline.